catch a big one. Something about that double prop just catches donkeys. Look at that bird. That's literally a double buzz. Flapping on the surface. Oh, you're lucky if you make it, bud. See these little bait fish getting chased around on the surface. Throwing this Deps Sakamata shad. See if I can get one to come up and eat it. I'm like bobbing it subsurface and then pop it out every once in a while. Dogs. First blood. Deps Sakamata shad. Little guy, kick it off. Just working this brush line. Wow, that's nice. One bait, one fish. Just rigging that on a 5/0 super line, extra wide gap Gamakatsu, and exposing it putting the point of that hook back in the bait so we're weedless in this stringy grass. Another one on the Sakamata. That girl. For some reason they always bleed when you hook them in the tongue, even if they didn't swallow it. I don't know if that fish got on camera, but just caught another one on the Deps Sakamata shad. Just paralleling these toolies. I caught that first one paralleling that brush right there. This one was just a little bit off the toolies, sparse grass. I had it for a second. Like right as I went to swing, you let it go. It's getting hot. And there's absolutely no breeze whatsoever, which might be why the bite is kind of slow. Maybe that wind pickup, they'll start feeding a little bit, stir some stuff up. Because everything that needs to be here is here. It's just the fish aren't feeding. But it can be like that on Clear Lake. You can be around a giant school of fish, and if it's not the right time, not the right bite window, you might not even get a bite. And then it'll just turn on, kind of like the delta, like a tidal fishery. But there's no tide. So it can be sort of wind driven but we got to figure out what that is. They keep grabbing it and letting it go. I can feel them. It's freaking weird. just tell they're in a funky mood. Usually, Fluke style bait, they'll just choke it head first. That's a giant.
Photo in the chat, right? Alright, cool. This isn't like the exact thing that I'm expecting, but just to show you how it kind of makes that obviously.
Oh my god. I'm on a freaking Zoom call. It's not being all quiet, but this is a big one.
So like if we wanted to, we could stack 8 tables like that into one corner, and it'd be a complete open space that we could have games, have classes for kids. It gives us that.
It's so short and so fat.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense to me. Some nice artwork, maybe some like artwork that
These fish are built insane.
Maybe some of our own class, something our own team do. I know Catherine is very artistic. I won't volunteer, but I'm just saying it might be nice to have some stuff on the walls of like stuff that we did or stuff that some people on the farm did. Give some kind of character, some culture. But that might be more like stuff later on.
542. Freaking football. Alright, let's let you go, buddy.
I'm just gonna step back on that one. But I'll watch from afar. I'll support.
Tank.
I'll try my best. It's like a really meditation time. The meetings we turn on a little freak every 5 minutes. Just relax. If we didn't have an animal or something, so traction. Ideas are smart.
What's up, Zach? What's up, bro? You catching them? You catching them? Yeah. Nice.
It's just kind of slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
One here, one there, but
Yeah, they've been biting it funny. I've had like a ton of bites on the Fluke or the Sakamata Shad,
yeah.
but they're just grabbing it and then fucking letting it go. I'm like, so weird.
A lot of short strikes this time of day.
Yeah. But I just caught one like 5, like in the trees, like just twitching it through.
Yep.
And he just came up hella slow, just
Yep.
Yeah.
They want you doing bass on top of it too.
Yeah, bass addict. Yep.
I subscribed to you not too long ago.
Oh, appreciate it, bro.
Oh, you go right there, get in there right there. Get them, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, they've been blowing up all throughout here. So
Yeah.
stick around this area, they'll hit a window.
Yeah.
They'll chew.
Yeah. I figured.
Good luck, dude.
Thank you. You too, man. All right, no more Zoom call. Now I can talk to my YouTube peeps. But yeah, it's slow right now. I don't know if it's just the lack of wind or the weather. I mean, it's been hot pretty much 2 weeks straight, so I don't think the heat is the issue. I think. Maybe the wind more than anything, or just these fish getting beat up on. You know, clear lake pressure always plays a role. And I know the bite's been good for a while, so a lot of guys probably out here trying to get a piece of it, just like I am. And there we go. Little guy. Damn it. Damn it. But yeah. Pressure always plays a role out here. Maybe might have to do a little flipping. Just get in that thick stuff. These fish might be hunkered down. There's definitely some fish in those trees, so maybe they're more tight to cover. So, I don't know. I don't know. But that's the fun part about bass fishing, ain't it? You never know. You just gotta go out and figure it out. Put the puzzle pieces together. Yeah, I'm gonna try a little flipping. See if we find anything up in Toolies. I was hoping there would be some more isolated mats offshore. I really like punching that kind of stuff, but it doesn't seem like there's too much of that besides that one area. Take very long. Might be a thing. They're not very big, but might be a clue. Might be a clue. That's what I say. Always listen to your gut. You get a feeling, even if it feels pretty random, just go with it. I think that was a bite. Probably was a bite. Trying to pitch that thicker. So since there's no matted like submerged vegetation, the only real mats or canopy that I have to punch is these toolies that are laying over, either from like boat wakes or people trolling up in there, or they just die over time and they'll lay down and it creates a little bit of a canopy that you can punch. So that's something to keep in mind for some of you people who don't have like hydrilla or milfoil or hyacinth to punch. You can still punch toolies. You just have to look for those thicker clumps, those areas where the toolies are laid down over themselves, creating that shade and that canopy where those fish can get up in and feel comfortable and ambush and get shade. But that's only if you're wanting to punch, because you could flip a jig on the outside of this stuff, the more sparse toolies, and probably pick off a few as well. But I think just my thought process is with these fish being in a little bit of a funky mood, maybe they're buried up in this stuff a little more. Another little guy punching. So there's a little something to it. It's not wide open, but getting a couple bites. Yes, sir. Fatty. He's got some line sticking out of his butt. I don't know what that is. Sorry, bud. On Froggy. I could see him. He swirled behind it before he ate it. That Bobby's Perfect Frog continues to get eaten. When that weather gets hot, there's just that lane through the tulies going to the shoreline to that campsite. It's funny enough, I've actually caught fish there from the bank staying at that campsite, and there was one there. It's just a little lane they can get through. So sometimes there's fish positioned in there. and just pitching at any of these areas. They're kind of pockets in the toolies, like a pocket on a lake where it's kind of just a little indent. Sometimes there's a little shade, but it's just a place for a bass to sit and looking out, and then if anything's coming swimming along the toolie line, they're kind of protected and they can ambush from that position. So those are just high percentage areas, so you don't have to pitch at literally everything, just the little pockets and points and holes. He got off. It's all good. It's like a 3-pounder. We got him to the boat. We'll count that one. For the longest time I was convinced there was like no fish in Soda Bay because I never caught anything in here, and it's like all these weird bubbles and it's just real weird in here, but they do get in here. And oddly, this is one of the sections of the lake that there can be a punch bite. Like I don't know why, but mats will grow over here, primrose and whatever this other vegetation is. Yuck. It stinks. It's like all this decaying algae. It just smells really bad. Yeah, I don't think I want to fish any more of that. Smells nasty. Hear that kissing sound? That's the, I think it's the bait fish or the bluegill popping in the mat. That's how you know you've got life. It's a good sign. If your mats are quiet, not a good sign. Come on. Dude, seriously. What are these? You don't belong in Clear Lake? What you doing? I ruined my Sakamata shad for a half-pound fish. These things are not durable for shit. Some of these Japanese brands, they got some really cool stuff, but then durability is not really the main selling factor. But like one fish is crazy. I think I got bumped on that cast. I don't know, it felt funny. It was very subtle. No. Oh my. Dude, that's so annoying. One came up and he was hot on my glide. I twitched it and he hit it and he never opened his mouth. He just bumped it and I felt it on my line and I saw him. Damn it, dude. That was the same spot that I thought I got bit.